Hello, everyone. This is Cheryl Jackson, author of, author of Promise Over Potential, Choosing the Spouse God's Way. I just want to say what a phenomenal time I had over this weekend at the 2026 Virginia Black Expo, just to see all of the businesses supporting one another, networking, making connections. Divine connections was just a blessing. But I must say that Keita Renee and I were so overwhelmed with the response to our books and our testimonies. Really, that's what it was. It was God's presence in the place. And both of us prayed. We prayed before we got there, we prayed while we were there, but we didn't know how people were going to respond to our stories. And can I tell you, people would just kind of gravitate to the table. We would share our stories. And then so many people have similar stories, either just recently separated, divorced, going through some turmoil in their relationships, in their marriage relationships, making decisions whether or not they're going to stay with the people that they're dating. We even had some happy daters who came to the table, and I am so thankful that God placed an anointing over both of us that people could see. Sometimes they would just walk past and look and say, "What's that about? What's that about?" And I just bless God for that because it lets me know that the book is bigger than me. It's bigger than any relationship that I've been in or what I've been through. That book and Keita Renee's book is a testimony of God's glory, his redemptive power, and how he can restore hearts and souls. I had one young lady who, when I was telling my story, and I was talking to her son before I even met her, her son came over to the table and started talking. He's about 14, and I was encouraging him about school. But she came over to the table, and I started telling my story. Why did this woman just lay her head on my shoulder? And all I could do was just embrace her right in the middle of the entire expo and pray for her. So I just thank God for what he's doing in our lives. I thank him for using us when he sends you. All I say is be prepared to minister because there were men. I mean, it was so many men that were coming to our table, so many men who are raising their children after divorce, so many men who are confused and don't even know how to talk about divorce. And some of them are interested in being in the podcast. So I am just so thankful how God is opening doors, making those divine connections where people can be set free, setting the captives free and knowing that he is a big God who can handle and more, he can handle any situation that we're in. So I just bless God for this past weekend. I'm refueling today at the pool. I'm chilling, but I'll be doing some follow-ups seriously with some of the folks that I met during over the weekend. But be blessed and be encouraged, and look for information on the next podcast coming soon, maybe either tonight or tomorrow, probably. Be blessed.